Hello, dear my friends. Welcome to AW Versatile TV. I am Abdul Wahab and reporting for my own television. There is no interim belief will be given to Republic promoter Arnab Goswami, the right-wing anchor in connections with abatement of suicide in the year of 2018 of the dying of an architect and his mother, which has been earlier told to the people that it was a suicide. But in the Bombay High Court said on Thursday evening that they cannot give any relief to this reporter. It wanted to hear all the things in detail. The two-member bench denied Goswami, Mr. Right-wing Goswami, anchor, promoter and chief editor of Republic TV, and the judges said that they will set the next hearing for 3 p.m. Friday. Today's order means Dr. Goswami will have to stay in jail for at least another day. Arnab Goswami had filed a habeas corpus petition after his illegal arrest on Wednesday, seeking the court to quash the case against him and revoke his arrest. This was after the case closed by earlier governments. You know who are the earlier governments? Earlier BJP governments closed the case of this Arnab Goswami abatement of suicide was reopened following appeals from architect Anbhoy Naik's family. Today, senior lawyers Harish Salve and Abad Panda argued that the reopening of the case and Mr. Goswami's arrest were both illegal, as neither had the sanction of a court or a magistrate. Mr. Salve, appearing for Mr. Goswami, argued there were several cases against the journalist by virtue of his profession and asked, "Please release this man as an ad interim measure and hear the case in detail later. Will heavens fall in Maharashtra if he is released on interim bail?" However, the court said it was not inclined to grant relief of any kind till it had heard all parties. Cannot pass interim order without hearing complaint. That family and the state, a bench comprising Justice S.S. Sindhe and M.S. Karnik, said as it issued notice to the state and Adnya Naik, Mr. Naik's daughter. Appropriate orders will be passed on Friday only after hearing both the parties, the court said, noting that at the same time it also heard the petition filed by Mr. Naik's family. The case dated back to 2018 when Anbhoy Naik and his mother died by suicide. Mr. Goswami and two others were named in a suicide note, but the police closed the case citing a lack of evidence. What evidence they wanted to get it, man? It is very strange that a suicide note was there and the name of 3 persons who were there, but still they are talking that they have not any evidence, lack of evidence. Totally strange thing. However, now the same police under the different government got him, reopened it and got him and got all the evidences. Evidences means here the suicide note from the deceased person. However, on Wednesday, all 3 were arrested by police from Mumbai following reopening of the case after informing the court. Mr. Goswami's lawyer, Mr. Panda, argued that merely informing the court and seen and filed comment did not amount to sanctions to reopen the investigation. Mr. Goswami was arrested in the early hours of Wednesday morning from his house in Mumbai and sent to 14-day judicial custody. The court turned down a request or police custody demanded by the police. The court also dismissed Mr. Goswami's charge that he had been physically assaulted while being arrested, an allegation he made several times in the day, but court refused to accept that. A 30-minute video shot during the arrest shows policemen pleading with Mr. Goswami to cooperate as he has been saying arguing with the policeman. Eventually, non-cooperating the policeman dragged him away by force later on. Mr. Goswami's lawyers had described the refusal of police custody as a win. Yeah, it's a win because they have not granted the police custody, but still Arnab Goswami has not been given any sort of relief from anywhere. Mr. Naik's family members have alleged they had been threatened and warned against going to the police. Another case is made up there. Another case is already there to put against these culprits, and that the arrest was finally a step towards justice for them. The Naik's family found to give a report to the reporters. Mr. Goswami will remain in jail unless he gets interim relief from either the Bombay High Court or a bail from any lower court. That yesterday sent him to a 14-day judicial custody. Thank you, dear my friends. Please share my videos.